it wasn't too low scale.
Today, first and foremost, peace and blessings from the Most High, everyone, sound of my voice and beyond. If you can't even hear, I wish you a blessed day. I wish, I hope that you have some type of better hearing, a breakthrough of some sort. Why not, man? Why not want the best for your fellow man? Why not? You know? Why not? You can't understand where you're going till you understand where you've been, where you come from. And I do believe that our elders with good sense are needed in the community because a lot of times it's not a thing anymore. We don't care about our elders and their opinions, what they got, and mine. None of that. Just come on back.
Of a restaurant for her to go on the first date.
We had the Coca-Cola woman. The Coca-Cola woman depended on the man. She didn't really depend on the man, but she had a job. Her job was to take care of that house and take care of them children. Then the man gonna come home and pay all his bills. This woman ain't gonna have no headaches. She ain't gonna have no problem. Man take care of all.
Now I'm not sure how old Pops is. This is Charleston White, big homie. You know what I mean, mentor as it were. So I'm not sure how old he is, but he's speaking about a time probably before I was born or right when I was born. I'm 41 years old, so he got to be talking somewhere in that time. I was born in 82. I know the year 79, women still couldn't own a credit card in their own name. They had to have their husband co-sign it. They had to be married, first off. You never trusted a woman with finances. It's never been a thing. It's never been a thing because there's spontaneity. Is that a word? I'm saying it too fast. I know the word, but the fact that they're so spontaneous with their thoughts, up and down with their emotions and feelings and so on and so forth, it leaves them in a bad position when it comes to impulse buying and just getting shit just because.
Take care of all her needs and listen to her and make it easy for her. When she having a problem, then the man having a problem. So therefore the man can kind of handle a woman because he's a man. He's going out and providing for the woman. Today's woman started in 83. They are not hoes. They want to be ladies, but they dudes. They dudes because they don't have no dudes, so they done took on the dude role. And if you're going to take me to eat, you're going to take me to eat. You know, I didn't meet you there. I met you down here on one of these low budget places. I thought this was a nice place that I was taking you to. I didn't know you was that type, so from now on, tell me where you want to go eat. The sisters know that the brothers are uneducated, they ain't got no money, and they ain't got this and they ain't got that, so quit playing with him if you know he can't meet your standards. Don't play with that brother. You know when you see that brother with a pair of Michael Jordan tennis shoes on and a football jersey on, what kind of mentality he got and what kind of check he got. So you playing on yourself. The sisters and the brothers nowadays are just, the young black female, she's just so independent, and you can't knock her because the young black male is dependent. The young black male he's the weak one to me. Why? Why is the young black male weak? Man, because you got to listen to what she says, drive her car, listen to that shit, nigga. I quit listening to mama and grandma. I'm going to keep listening to a woman before I go get my own woman, so I'm my own money, so ain't nothing no woman can tell me about my money, and I'm going to feed her and take care of her. But if I need something, let me have it. I'm going to get back to you double. But all that other, so it's different. We was different in y'all with these females now. These brothers can't cook. They don't know how to make up a bed. They don't know how to do nothing, so they need this girl. They need this girl, and then when this girl leave them, they kill the girl, beat the babies up, everything, weak, sick, mentally ill. Because they depend. The female don't hardly depend. So now the young females now today, they said, can't no bitch ass tell me shit.
Right.
Point blank. Different females.
Sounds just like them.
Different female. I got a chance to meet them.
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet the ones that they call. I got a chance to meet the one that they call hoes. I got a chance to meet the ones that got called a lady. Now I got a chance to meet the new one, the one that wanna be a lady, but she a dude. She don't wanna hear that shit. She'll take you out to dinner. And then you get lazy and like, oh man, she taking me to eat, man. Oh man, she let me drive her car. Oh man, she let me do this. Please, nigga. Drive a raggedy car instead of driving that bitch car. Don't make her think you need her. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that one.
No, you good. You good. That raises another question. What's the difference between a bitch, a hoe, and a woman?
My mama and my auntie, when I was a little boy, my auntie wear my auntie clothes. My auntie wear my mama's clothes. They go out at night, come home and got drunk and throw my mama's clothes down in the floor. My mama wake up getting ready to go to work and my auntie laying down. My mama finna put drama in her motherfucking life, and while my mama put drama in her life, she calling her my auntie fighting back. And while my auntie trying to fight back, she calling my mama a hoe. My grandma, the lady in there, come in there and hit both of them in the mouth and make both of them shut up. So that's why I learned and hoe. Now, one day mama in a good mood. I said, Mama, she let me say what I want to say. I said, Mama, what is it? Sorry, like you ain't it, don't do nothing but lay down, don't do a goddamn thing, but just lay down and fucking get everybody properly, eat and drive your mama crazy, everything, and they ain't never got nothing. I said, well, Mama, what is a hoe? A like me gonna go get some money to feed your ass, and then sometime I get tired, I wouldn't got me a job because it's too hard. Well, what is a lady, your grandma in now that don't do nothing but go to church and go to work and come back home? I go down on the horse stroll one time when I come back from the army, on Evans and Rosedale, the horse stroll. That's the horse stroll. That's where hoes was. Hoes, pimps, everything down there. Ain't no lady going down on the corner, Evans and Rosedale, because that's where hoes be. I walked in the place and I said, excuse me, ma'am. She said, nigga, you need to go home to your grandma. And hoes is in here. Ain't no ladies in here, nigga. So, you know, I'm raised down on Evans and Rosedale where the hoes and the bitches is. So I use that language every day. I use that language every day. When I get a nice lady, we have some kids. So one day we put our kids in kindergarten. Our kids go to school. Bitch. White lady said, Mr. Price, can I have a conversation with you, sir? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, your kids are coming in here with foul mouths. So I had to go home and start using different words in the house with my wife. I couldn't talk in the house with my wife the way I'm talking down here with these women that want to be talked like they want to be talked to. So it's a difference.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard it broken down that way before. Never heard it broken down that way before. That's very interesting. So, as far as this is in the Pops Library, I uploaded a video like this the other day, and it's basically you talking about the difference between the state penitentiary and the federal penitentiary and what brothers learn when they go down there. What's the main difference between those two?
One of them's a slave penitentiary owned by the slave master. It's a slave penitentiary. The state is a slave penitentiary, and every state that you got in is a slave penitentiary, no money. The federal penitentiary belongs to the rich and the elite. So you learn rich things and elite things, and you learn things in the Fed. That's the difference between the Fed and the state. If you're in a state where it's racism, can you imagine the state penitentiary with all them redneck picklewoods down there? And how they do a nigga and how they do a Mexican and how they do their own kind too?
Mm-hmm.
That's the state penitentiary. Alabama, them old redneck picker woods running Alabama and Mississippi. You can't imagine how they do in the state. And they cruel.
That's crazy. So what's crazy about that is that you know the 13th Amendment of the United States outlaws slavery, right? And so in the 13th Amendment,
I ain't outlaw shit.
all right, so we got Fort Worth legend Pops back in the building. How you feeling, Pops?
I'm all right, young man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first off, we ending the year 2023. 2024 is coming. What do you think? What state right now do you think black people are in right now?
To me, that's a weird game. You said, are we on the right direction? Me, looking at where we at now today in 2023 and the year, we going zoom. We've been invaded, America. You speaking on America, right?
Yes, sir.
America has been invaded. America is nowhere close to what America used to be. Look at the White House. Look how they confusing in the White House and fighting and squabbling in the White House. Our house is burning down. What Dr. King said. I led my people into a burning house. Well, to me, it means America burning down. Everybody coming in here. Everybody coming in. What did Greg Everson say? This is a slave state. This is not a refugee state or immigrant state. New York and Chicago is where you immigrants go. And he putting them on buses sitting up there because he said he got too many people in America. And me, I don't keep up with politics. I don't really know nothing about politics. I don't know nothing about none of it, but I got sense enough to see what's happening in America from 1945 to now. I see how many different countries we got over here now, but we didn't start off with all these countries.
So when you were young, there wasn't no immigrants here?
You've always had immigrants because everybody that's not white or English or Indian, they're immigrants. They come from another country. You had Italians here, you had Jews here, you had Germans here, but they all come by way of Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, where the water is, where the boats is. We're in a slave state down here in Texas. But America's been invaded. Everybody's in America now. You didn't have no Vietnamese in America in the 40s and the 50s, not that many. Mexicans and blacks and whites was in Texas. Mexicans had a little old batch over there. Blacks had 2 or 3 spots. Whites had spots. Italians and Jews had spots. Everybody got their own neighborhood. America, to me, American politics is, it's right now. It's who would be the president. Who most qualified to be the president of the United States? Somebody with some compassion up there with good sense. Kind of Kanisha Rice. Young lady ain't racist. She wouldn't even know how to be racist, but she's been to so many different countries learning political science than men from other countries so she know what's going on, so she can speak. So me, I'm not in that. I'm down in the bottomless pit. That ain't my game. I don't know nothing about that. That's y'all game. You got to worry about, I'm going to vote Democrat, I'm going to vote Republican. Y'all need to start your own party. Black in America.
Don't sound like a bad idea at all. You know, a lot of the
Pops can talk that talk. Pops obviously doesn't fear any type of repercussions that could come. I honestly, battle with not addressing everything that needs to be addressed flat out in this country and everywhere else. I battle with not doing it because I know I don't have enough influence at this point. I don't have any protection from the people that's gonna say we gotta protect him, like they said about Cat the other day when he did his interview, protect this man at all costs. Now, I hope Cat with the same shit I'm with. I hope anybody who got some damn sense with what I'm with. I even go as far as someone like a Michael Jordan, LeBron James. I'm just talking athletes now. Whoever the highest, Pat Mahomes in the NFL, what's my boy in Baltimore, Lamar Jackson. If I had the influence and the power to be able to sit down with these gentlemen, I'm talking about on some chill player shit. They as comfortable as they want in the setting. That they got cigars, I got blunts or papers rolled up. Got you a drink. Hey, what you do? Let me talk to you, man. Let me show you everywhere in these different parts of town. Let's start in mine. Where this is what I'm trying to do, man. You guys know all the people you know. I'm not just talking about asking them from you. I'm talking about every teammate, every staff member that got something to do with the whole. I'm talking to LeBron. I want every staff member, from the parking lot attendants to the trash man and janitors, to the people up in the skybox, to the people who down working security, whatever the job is, who passing out hot dogs and beers. I want us to come together to do something for the people who don't have. And I'm asking for the people at the top first to start it up. And then everybody up under that follow suit. But I really want the people above LeBron. I want the people above Pat Mahomes. I want the people above Lamar Jackson. They paid Lamar 100 something. How much you think they make from him? Every owner of a team, whoever run these colleges, whoever run the money, these banks, whatever this shit that they got going on, that keeping this area fucked up and y'all area straight. These people with a limited amount of money and resources, these people with none, they go to work every day. They get up every day. They can't afford to do nothing that you got going on. You got a brand new car, fully insured. You have health insurance, life insurance. You got dental, eye. You feel me? You could pay $3,000 to $4,000 in mortgage payment. You could pay almost $10,000 a month. And then we ain't talking about spending no money on groceries, gas, the places you go out to eat, the shopping, the trips. We're not including what you spend just to live your lifestyle. The upkeep of owning this and owning that, living here, boom, bow, blah, blah. Yeah. Some of you motherfuckers got it sweet, my boy. And I'm one of them ones who don't believe that somebody else don't have a right to live the way they want. They may not want to live in no mansion, in no penthouse, and have all these. They just want to be able to close a door and call it their own. Somewhere safe, somewhere warm if it's cold out, somewhere they can turn the AC on or turn the fan on if it's hot out. Somewhere with some clean water for bathing and drinking, where they can afford to nourish themselves and get something to eat. Put on some clean clothes, socks, underwear, things of that nature. I believe everyone should have that. You can't tell me, oh, that nigga on the street should just stay right there. Nah, man, come here, man. What's going on? First off, get them some nutrients in them. Don't know what they been eating, so let's take it light. But let's take them somewhere, this person somewhere, to get cleaned up. Let's identify what's the issues. Is there a mental illness here? Is there a drug and alcohol issue here? What's going on? And then let's get you cleaned up. Let's get you a shower, clean clothes from top to bottom. All that shit you had on, throw it away. Unless it means something sentimental, we'll take it to the laundry, get it situated for you. But 9 times out of 10, if it got urination and all this other shit in it, we just going and get your sizes, get you squared away. And we're gonna start you with the basics: 12 pair of socks, thick socks, 2 pair of shoes, some long johns, different colors, sweaters, shirts, hoodies, pants, khaki, jeans, as well as whatever, hat, hoodie, sometimes, yeah, we get you spiffy, not about no brand name, about where you put on a clean jogging suit with some fresh pair of shoes. I can go pick out an outfit from Goodwill or Salvation Army any other day and be killing some of these folk out here who gonna spend $400-500. Outside of finding the shoe in there, sometimes that may be a little more difficult. Finding a crispy shoe, my size. They might have a shoe, but it'll be a wacky shoe, something for a child or some shit, but not in my flavor profile. But I'm about that. Anytime I see somebody pushing a cart, sleeping outside, man, I immediately, man, where's my resources? Where's my team? And I'm not a millionaire. I'm not none of that. But the millionaire niggas ain't doing enough. I don't see them doing nothing. I don't care nothing about it. These foundations ain't touching the hood. These charities ain't touching the hood. Why aren't we buying back the block? Why aren't we addressing the issues that's really going on? Why, if you a black man, so-called black man in this country, you gotta do some bad shit, do some trifling shit. If you a woman, you gotta do some low-down sexual shit to get some money. But if you willing to get up and cook this food every day, do services for the people in a multitude of ways. I don't just cook. I'm a helper. I'm a helper. I help. I problem solve. I'm a solutionist. Whatever, let's get a solution to this. I can work with others, work alone, what we need to do. But this is what I see when I see a bad, I come through the part of the A, and I see a nice looking home or something look decent, then I see an abando. I immediately want to be able to call my people, send them to this address, contact who they need to contact, and let's put our hands on this and find out, go through the community, find out what the fuck we need in this community, and we gonna buy up each house, and these houses they gonna fix the community. Yeah, we only rent to our own. We only ask you take care of this shit, man. We got the money. I don't want your money. I want money like, that's what I want with money. I want to pay people's rent and mortgage or whatever the fuck. They light bill, they water bill. They don't have to think about that no more. That's what I'd do if I was rich. Give me all the money. Give me hundreds and billions of dollars. You'll see. And I'm not dealing with them one-on-one. I'm getting the people, empowering the people. Hey, find out what the fuck need. Just send your total bills. Don't bullshit me. I'm not I'm not giving you your own cut or nothing. This is me just taking care of whatever your yearly expenses is. I'm gonna pay it up. Get your account information together. Give me all that shit. Student loans, credit card debt. I pay all this shit off. It's nothing to me. And watch how the world work. Niggas will be in a good mood. Niggas will be, boy. And I'm gonna slowly address everything that got a cause and effect in our society. We're gonna start back growing our own shit. We're gonna start back loving each other, having communities. You'll see. All the bullshit gonna cease and desist if we know who everybody is. When you can run, yeah, I don't know nobody who know what the fuck you got going on, but ain't no more running, my boy. Time to face up. Let's see what Pop talking about.
A lot of the times, Pops, at least from my generation, we don't even know where to start. Like as far as making a change, because I know when me and you talk, you tell me all the time you got a hard job, young man, and a lot of the times we just don't even know where to start. So where would you tell us to start?
This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. I have the dream. Dr. King had a dream, let's go join the white boy. My dream is let's break away from the white boy and start our own businesses, have our own theaters, have our own banks, have our own with nobody funding us. We're doing our own. Just like the Chinese say, man, I own part of America now. I'm not going to give y'all no jobs. I'm bringing my own people over here to work for us. So where's the smart black culture? The Negroes was the smartest. Now the Negroes is gone. Now 50 years, they what they call that shit? Hip hop?
Yeah.
50 years, they hip hop. Hip hops don't have no business minds. Only the Negro, and he don't really have a business mind. Blacks do not have a business mind. They don't have an economy. Everybody come over here selling something, growing something or something except the blacks, where we used to grow all the food. But now look at us. We lost. The reason why we lost, Fort Worth is a country. Fort Worth is a country town, agriculture state. Fort Worth had gardens in the backyard when I was a kid. Fort Worth had rabbits.
That's all he talking about. We've gotten away from where the fuck we come from, trying to be like white folk. And our women are the main issue. Our white women so bad want to be accepted by the other side themselves. They look away that nope, this straight, long hair down to their ass. These super unrealistic Swifts, all this old type of shit in their head, and they all wear the same look. It's so refreshing to see a woman comb her hair back with a real ponytail, even if that bitch don't go far back, even if she just wear it out and wear it crinkly out the shower. Oh man, some of the most beautiful hair is that crinkly shit. They put that shit in it and it just look like fluff ball. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. Don't nobody like all that weave town shit. You look in a bitch scalp, you don't know where to begin. You can't get to that bitch scalp if you want it to. That ain't natural. Our women so badly want to cross to the other side. You done became the white girl, the loose one. The one that sell her ass and sell her soul for a little dollar. Don't much run shit. Can't control her fate, and you do depend on a nigga. Even them women he was talking about, she don't need a man. Yeah, they do. Because somebody paying them. And some of them don't work hard enough or long enough to get paid enough to really live the lifestyle they goddamn done took on. So that come with inviting a few niggas to come into your life to help out a little bit, if you could say that. Yeah, niggas helping out, B. Bitch can't afford that life. Bitch go shake her ass and make more money than a nigga get up and catch the bus and work 12 hours, catch the bus back, and gotta be right there back at 5 in the morning. That bitch worked the day shift. And them titties ain't no much to nothing to look at. She got a little bulge on her. She got a little booty, but it ain't nothing that most bitches ain't got. She really ain't fire on the pole or none of that shit. You throw her money because you would want to fuck her. For the niggas who throw money on bitches. Throwing money on no bitch. It's a bitch, man. She's setting herself out. What you want me to do? Everybody, I'm gonna take my money that I motherfucking earn. I don't sell dope and motherfucking fuck off and scam. So I actually been standing on my feet in a hot kitchen, cooking shit, doing shit. You telling me I should need to take my money out because I walked in the building with no goddamn windows on it, and y'all hoes taking your clothes off because the DJ playing their music. And I'm like, oh, I came in, the bitch is getting loose. Where I come from, bitch supposed to choose up. I'm not finna sit here amongst. Now, if the ratios was different, it'll be something different. It still ain't no money involved, but it'll be different on my comfortability of getting into a setting in a more comfortable situation. For one, if it'll be controlled, it wouldn't be in no building full of niggas I don't know. It would only be niggas I know. And it would have to be in a player ass setting. Why we ain't gotta be in here? It's a nice loft situation. We could go to 300, 4,000 square feet in there. Different rooms, different openness. Yeah, really put something together. Put a show together. If niggas into seeing women twerk and do all this old shit, that ain't really my forte. I'd rather you keep your clothes on and have a conversation with you, or shit, in that loft we go up to the pool. You know, everybody get dressed, go to the pool. I see everything I need to see that way. Get in that pool with you and really get the kicking it, and let's see who like each other, man. I don't know about y'all. I'm not finna try to be around women that I find attractive and just be hanging and kicking this shit with them. And I definitely ain't finna be in a room full of niggas I don't know, and they probably got more money than I got, cause I didn't come in here to spend no money on no bitch. They look like they came in here to throw money on a bitch. They just look like what they do. I know I ain't got enough money. So what the fuck I look like taking my money and it ain't enough to compete if that's what it was about? Throwing the most money, I know I'm not finna do that. So I keep my money to myself and I buy me something to drink. If they got a pool table, I'll go in there. I like looking at beautiful women, but I'd rather talk to the waitress who got all her clothes on, the little bartender or whatever, cause she probably cute, but she doing a service to me. She making me a nice drink. You know what I mean? She's giving me service that can be done in plain daylight in front of children, down at the church, down at the old folks' home. Huh? If you do something, if you do any type of work that you can't do right in them three places, you might want to think about stop doing that type of work. It's not honorable. It's nothing to be proud about. You should be ashamed, and the money you make ain't justifiable for doing the shit you doing. That's men and women. If you doing some shit you can't get on here and look, I say your government name or whatever the fuck you want to go by, Lil Monte, whatever. If you can't advocate or how you make money, because all I see is niggas showing lifestyles without showing us how the fuck do you do this. You make it look so good. You ain't showing nobody to no water. You ain't showing them how to fish. You ain't showing them shit. You showing them you eating. You want to keep watching niggas eat. And back to what Pops was talking about. I grew up, it was a garden everywhere. Every black woman I knew had a fucking garden. White women too. They grew their own shit. It just was what it was. It was life. Now you niggas got a Whole Foods and a Publix and a Sprouts and all this Audis and all these places. Walmart, Kroger, Wayfield, motherfucking, yeah, Wendy. Now that y'all got all that, y'all don't feel like we need to put seed in the ground no more.
Rabbits that we used to go hunt. We can go fishing. You had food. Now there's no food in the backyard. Some kind of way, Tifton, Georgia, Jimmy Carter built them people's houses up there. So all of them got backyards, got food in their backyard. 2023, it's just hard. Me, I wish I had an answer for what can you do. Farrakhan, them, they have a nation. Those are Islamic peoples. That's a nation. Farrakhan got food, farms for his people, livestock, everything. Places for his people to stay. The Bible, the preachers, they don't look out for the people like they're supposed to look out for the flock. So America, as far as the black is concerned, what I see, we lost. You lost. You don't even know who we are. Mexican know Mexicans are Mexican, an Indian know Indians are Indians. You ask the black race, who you, man? I'm an English white boy. I got his language, I got his tongue, I got everything. No, you ain't.
Right. So you mentioned taking care of the people, feeding the people. I did a documentary on Charleston White, and in that documentary, I learned that when he got down there to the classy lady, y'all were feeding the kids. So where'd you get the idea to have a breakfast program for the kids at? Like what made you, when did you start that?
I never had time to do nothing.
Okay.
Until I got to classy lady. All the other times I'm just running and having fun. When I go to the penitentiary, then I learn the strongest man is the man that's got the land. The land is the most important thing it is, the man that's got the land. So when I come back from the penitentiary, I'm trying to buy the land where we can start growing the food. One of my sons told me one day, he said, Daddy, money is like a tree, growing a tree. You just throw it away, Daddy. You just throw away money. I say, but you got to be the craziest. Money is like a tree. You just ride and throw it away. Then we drove on down the road. I told him, I said, you really right, man. So I'm going to give you some money, and you're going to plant an apple tree. In 5 or 6 more years, you're going to have some apples. You can sell some apples. Because you're right. But me just giving you some money and you not knowing what to do with it, you're just throwing it away. So it is like in the tree. But if I give you this money and tell you what to do with this money, then you know what to do with this money, then this money going to make money. And when I come home from the penitentiary, I come home trying to get people jobs and things like that. I had a landscaping company. I had me places of business. I had places of business to make me some money, so I ain't got time to be bothered with nothing or politics or none of that. I'm trying to feed my family. I didn't come out to penitentiary. I ain't got time to talk. I ain't got time to say nothing to nobody. I got to get busy. So I learned a lot of business while I was in the penitentiary. So when I come out to penitentiary, I open up my business and mind my business and don't bother nobody.
Right. Okay. But as far as when y'all was feeding the kids, like, is that something you picked up or learned that ideology from the pen?
My grandma feed. Churches fed. I come from a generation of ain't no child gonna be hungry in this neighborhood. You can eat Miss Maggie's house. You can eat Miss Saget's house. Ain't no such thing as feed. So whenever I open up a place of business, you spend money with me, I got to give you something free. The kids come by, we get kids money, we get kids everything, we get kids jobs. We teach the kids. We don't give kids no dope. We give their daddies dope. Because their daddies don't want to do nothing else but sell dope. So we give their daddies dope, but we take care of the kids. Whoever sold dope for us, their daddy going to be taken care of, and they going to school because we're going to make sure they got everything we got. It's a family. We take care of one another.
That was an interesting take, man, on the dope giving. I mean, you gotta do what you. I don't sell dope. I will say that. I'll say that much. I just believe in what I know to be. God wouldn't have it this way. This ain't the way God wanted. There's nothing you finna come up with that's gonna justify the way this shit going out here in these streets, man. Shit out of control. You hear me? Shit out of bounds, man. Big bounds out of. I'll be back, man. But y'all, it's hard to push an agenda when you know the people ain't ready for it.